Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me today. It is Wednesday, July 23rd, and I am on vacation currently for 2 weeks. This is my first week, and just chilling at home, going on day trips. I went for a walk today. I also went on my treadmill for half an hour, so I'm feeling good actually. Had a nice dinner, and I thought I want to go make a video. Because I want to talk about this new Netflix series that it's a mini series that I just watched. Oh my goodness, guys. But before I get to that, I want to give you an update on what I'm working on. This is Panda Paradise. It's from Dreamer Design. And I'm working on this for Crafty Chef Diamond's July event, which is Disney Edition DP. And if you're not part of the Diamond Painting group on Facebook, which is Diamond Painting with Friends 2.0, I will link their group in the description box below. Go join if you're not part of it. We do a theme. They do a theme every month, and I'm part of the group, so I can say we, right? We do a theme every month, and for July, it's Disney. So Crafty Chef Diamond is hosting. She is also the MC of the group on Facebook. So if you have any questions, you can go to her channel, join the Facebook group, and you can be part of the monthly theme. Now, when the monthly theme comes along, whoever is running it, it would be nice if you would go to their channel, if they have a channel, and support them and catch up with them. And you can pick a diamond painting in your stash. And we like to pick themes that everybody might have a diamond painting for. So this month is Disney. So I'm working on Panda Paradise. I'm almost done. I have a few more sections to go. I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 sections left. I'm hoping to finish it by the end of the month. So I took out an easy color to deal with while I'm talking to you about this new Netflix show I just found. I watched it twice. Guys, this show, I will put it on the screen for you. It's called Amy Bradley is Missing. And it's about a young girl. She was 23 at the time. She went missing on a cruise ship, the Carnival cruise ship, back in March of 1998. That was a long time ago. And supposedly she's still missing. Now there's been a lot of speculation about what happened to her on this cruise. She had just graduated college, and this was her last effort to go on vacation with her family. There was a lot of stuff in the documentary, and people, I'm on TikTok. Like every time I find a Netflix special, I watch it, and then I run to TikTok because everybody's talking about it. So I love to get everybody's perspective on the show. It's a 3-part episode. So there's 3 episodes, and the first part is, you find out that this is a loving family, a mother, a father, a daughter, and a son. There's Ron. Iva is the mom. And the son his name is Brad Bradley, but his real name is Ron Jr., but everybody calls him Brad. And the daughter's name is Amy. And they all go on vacation. They're going to, can't remember where they're going. It's Royal Caribbean. They're going to the Caribbean. And shortly after leaving the port, maybe a night or two later, they were all whooping it up. They're dancing. And Amy seems to become very popular on the cruise. She's making a lot of friends. She's dancing it up every night, late. I mean, this happens pretty early into the cruise. I think it's like the second night they're there. Between the first and the third night that they're there. That's all I'm saying. I don't remember. And I've watched it twice, so go figure. But, oh my goodness. Like, I just can't believe it. And there have been various sightings since this happened. Lots of people have come forward saying that they've seen her. There's been speculation that she's been trafficked. I had a fantasy of going on a cruise. I've never been on a cruise. After watching this special, I don't think I want to do it. Even though I'm an adult. I mean, she was a young adult, and she was in the party scene there. And it doesn't always happen to everybody. But you know, it was just so sad what apparently happened. And like I said, there was a lot of speculation. Because, one night she was with her brother in the disco area of the ship. They were having a good time dancing. Her brother was at one part of the ship. She was at another. He could see her. And she was dancing with this guy who was the guitarist of the band on the ship. And everybody started to, later in the series, everybody started to point fingers at this guy because there were two women that saw Amy leave with him. And, nobody knows. But the thing I find strange about it is the father, like she went back, they were sharing a room with their parents. They wanted their own room, but I guess it wasn't feasible. Apparently they had won this trip from, I don't know, they're from their insurance company. They were doing a draw and they won a trip. And we don't know if that was somehow planned like that. That was one of the speculations. Anyway, so they were sharing a room with their parents, Amy and her brother. And so they're dancing. The parents had long gone to bed. They were tired, big day ahead. And so they went to bed, and then Amy and her brother went down to the disco lounge, I guess, to party and drink. And so they were drinking quite a bit. And so then Amy went back. Finally, Amy and her brother went back to their room. And Amy happened to mention to her brother that some guy was hitting on her, that she was dancing with, and she wasn't very comfortable. Meanwhile, she was kind of buzzed, I guess. So her brother didn't really think much of that. And so they went onto the porch. They drank a little bit. She had a smoke. She was a smoker. And then he said he was going to go to bed. She said she wasn't feeling well, so she was going to stay out on deck and try to just get some fresh air so she can feel better. I guess she was feeling kind of nauseated or something from the drinking. So anyway, the father mentioned that at 5:30 in the morning, he opened his eyes and his daughter was on the deck. And then he closed his eyes again. And at 6 a.m., half an hour later, he opened his eyes and she wasn't there anymore. Half an hour, guys. That was crazy. What could have happened in half an hour? So he gets up, he starts searching the ship, he starts going to the places where she might have gone, like the dance place, the bar, the restaurant. Maybe she was hungry. He couldn't find her. Then he's talking to the captain. He says, listen, I can't find my daughter anywhere. They were about to dock. I can't remember where, in Aruba or something like that. I can't remember. They were about to dock soon. And he says, you can't let the passengers off the boat, because my daughter's missing. You've got to put an announcement out there, and hopefully someone's seen her. So the cruise director, he was on the Netflix special. He's like, well, I don't want to be disturbing the patrons on the ship. So the father was kind of PO'd about that. And, the cruise director's saying, well, there's like, I don't know how many other people were on the ship. And he said, I'm not going to ruin their vacation because a girl's missing. And that was really weird. There was a lot of weirdness about that guy. And like I said, TikTok is a rabbit hole. If you, that's what I do every time I watch a Netflix special. I'm obsessed. I go to TikTok and I start reading what everybody else is talking about the show. And oh my goodness. And that's how I got the idea to do a video and a whip and chat to show you what's going on, right? To tell you all about it. And to tell you, you got to go watch because it's crazy. So he can't find his daughter. He's trying to get the captain to stop the passengers from getting off the ship in the next port because they have to find his daughter. The cruise director saying, look around some more. In half an hour, if you still don't find her, come back and we'll do something about it. The dad's pissed off, like really pissed. Like he's like, my daughter's missing. You got to do something. You can't leave these people off the ship. We have to alert people, and hopefully someone saw something. They wouldn't do it. The cruise director did not want to bother the passengers about a missing girl. And I think right then and there, they made a huge mistake in not doing that. And there has been so much speculation about what happened to her. A lot of people said, maybe she jumped. But she was an athlete. She was a star swimmer, star basketball player. She was tiny, but she was strong, She was very athletic. And there was speculation that maybe she swam. She wanted to beat the ship to the next port, although it wasn't very far away. And there was speculation maybe that she was pushed. They had a neighbor in the next cabin that she kind of talked to, but he was kind of creepy. And he was saying, I had gone to the disco part of the ship to go, watch the action, look at the girls, and that was kind of creepy. He was an older guy, and he was traveling alone. And so yeah, lots and lots of speculations, lots of people that claim that they saw her, but nobody helped her. There was a woman that saw her. She was on another cruise, and she saw her in Barbados. She claimed to have seen her in Barbados. She had gone to the bathroom before she and her husband got back on their ship, and she claims to have seen Amy. And Amy was wearing a black wig, black long hair. I don't know if it was a wig. She had black long hair, and she was in the bathroom, and she seemed very distressed. But there was a guy just outside the bathroom door, so she really didn't want to give any information away. And this lady's questioning her, what's your name? She said her name was Amy. She says, oh my goodness, I have a daughter, Amy, about your age. And she got scared, And there was another sighting where this Navy guy claims to have seen her in a brothel. And she was telling him that she was scared. She was there against her will. Sorry about my voice, guys. I have been sick, and I'm still sick. She told him that she was there against her will, and he wouldn't help her. He said, I'm in a place I shouldn't be. I'm in a brothel. I'm in a bar where I shouldn't be. And if word gets out that I was here, they could fire me, and I will not get my rank. I will not get my pension. So he didn't help her. And the lady in the bathroom didn't help her. She left. So many people had claimed to see her, but they wouldn't help her because they didn't want to get involved. So you guys have got to go and check out Amy Bradley is Missing on Netflix, if you have Netflix. I gave you the scope of the idea, but you have to watch. It's crazy. All these people who claim to see her, and they never helped her. There was speculation that she had a boyfriend before she left, and then there was also talk about the fact that she had just come out to her parents, and her parents were upset, and they forced her to go on the trip. So much speculation, guys. You gotta go watch. And if you've already watched, comment down below and tell me what you think happened to her. I don't know what happened to her. I'm not sure she jumped. Maybe she was taken. Maybe. Trafficked? Maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's so hard to say. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I had always wanted to go on a cruise, and I'm not so sure anymore. All these things that can happen. And if you didn't know, if you've never been on a cruise before, once you leave the dock of the United States or wherever you board a cruise, you're no longer safe. You are at the mercy of the cruise, the ship, and if something happens to you, they are not responsible, apparently. You are on your own. I wish the parents would have stayed behind. They had left without her. But they left, and I kind of wish they would have stayed behind to search for her longer. But they had to go back for some reason. So, yeah. If you haven't seen Amy Bradley is Missing on Netflix, you have to go watch. It's an amazing show. It's 3 parts, 3 episodes, about 40 minutes each. So you'll have time for that. Watch, and then come back and tell me what you think. I liked it, but oh my goodness, it just struck a chord with me. Like I woke up this morning, I was feeling nauseous, and I don't know if it was because of that show. I don't know. Maybe because I was sick, but anyway, I'm sorry about my voice, guys, but I hope you enjoyed my little story about the Netflix special I just watched. I hope you enjoyed me diamond painting a little bit. It's just a short one to give you an update on how I'm doing for July for Disney Edition DP, hosted by Crafty Chef Diamond. Go and check her out. Subscribe. Go and check out the Facebook group, Diamond Painting with Friends 2.0. I will link that below. I will link Crafty Chef Diamond's channel down below. Please subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumbs up if you can. And I will, please. And I'll see you in the next video, hopefully, with this completed. Bye, guys.